Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Marufa Hassan. In today's video, we are going to discuss what is novel all about. We will discuss meaning, definition, types of novel and what is the elements required in novel. We are going to cover all that here in a brief way so that you can understand what the novel is all about. But before that, if you like my videos, then please hit that like button because it tells me I should make more videos about such topics. Let's begin. What is a novel? A novel is a narrative work of prose that tells a story about specific human experiences over a considerable length and published as a book. Prose style and length, as well as fictional or semi fictional subject matter, are the most clearly defining characteristics of a novel. The term novel derives from the Italian novella for new, news, or short story of something new, literally a little new thing. Main elements: there are 5 key elements to every novel: plot, setting, characters, point of view, and conflict. Types of novel: the novel has a wide range of types, among them being historical, picaresque, sentimental, gothic, psychological, novel of manners, epistolary, pastoral, romantic clave, anti-novel, cult, detective, mystery, thriller, western, fantasy, proletarian, bildungsroman. There is no limit to the number of genres available to the novel. In today's video, we will discuss Picaresque novel, Gothic novel, psychological novel, bildungsroman novel, and epistolary novel in details. What is Picaresque novel? A Picaresque novel relates the adventures of an eccentric or disreputable hero in episodic form. The genre gets its name from the Spanish word picaro or rogue or rascal. The anonymous Lazarello terms is universally regarded as the first Picaresque novel. Features of Picaresque novel. Number 1. A Picaresque narrative is usually written in first person as an autobiographical account. Number 2. The main character is often of low character or social class. Number 3. There is little or no plot. Number 4. There is little if any character development in the main character. Once a Picaro, always a Picaro. Their circumstances may change, but this rarely results in a change of heart. Number 5. The Picaro's story is told with a plainness of language or realism. Number 6. Satire is sometimes a prominent element. Number 7. The behavior of Picaresque protagonists stops just short of criminality. Carefree or immoral rascality positions the Picaresque hero as a sympathetic outsider, untouched by the false rules of society. Example. Some notable examples of Picaresque novel were Charles Dickens' The Pickwick Papers, Nikolai Gogol's Dead Souls, Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn, Thomas Mann's Confessional of Felix Krull, Arkenarion the Guide. What is Gothic novel? A Gothic novel is a genre of fiction characterized by mystery and supernatural horror, often set in a dark castle or other medieval setting. Gothic novel is sometimes referred to as Gothic horror. It is a genre or mood of literature that combines elements of both horror and romance. Gothicism origin is attributed to English author Horace Walpole with his 1764 novel The Castle of Otranto, subtitled A Gothic Story. Features of Gothic novel. Number 1. Setting in a castle or mansions. Number 2. Melodrama and parody, including self-parody, are other long-standing features of the Gothic initiated by Walpole. Number 3. An atmosphere of mystery and suspense pervaded by threatening fleeing. Number 4. Character may have omens, portents, visions. Number 5. Characters may have high, even overwrought emotions resulting in crying and emotional speeches. Number 6. Gothic fiction is characterized by an environment of fear and threat of supernatural events and the intrusion of the past upon the present. Example: Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and Bram Stoker's Dracula are fine examples of Gothic novels. Other landmarks of Gothic fictions are William Beckford's Oriental romance Gothic and Charles Robert Maturin's story of an Irish Faust, Melmoth the Wanderer. What is psychological novel or stream of consciousness novel? Psychological novel, work of fiction in which the thoughts, feelings and motivation of the characters are of equal or greater interest than is the external action of the narrative. Example: Charles Dickens' Great Expectation, Charlotte Bronte's Villette and Henry James' The Portrait of a Lady, Lawrence Stern's Tristram Shandy. What is Bildungsroman novel? Bildungsroman is a class of novels that depicts and explores the manners in which the protagonist develops morally and psychologically from childhood to adulthood. The German word Bildungsroman means the novel of education or novel of formation. The term was coined in 1819 by philologist Johann Carl Simon Morgenstern in his university lectures. The birth of Bildungsroman is normally dated to the publication of Wilhelm Meister's apprenticeship by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe in 1795 to 1906, or sometimes to Christoph Martin Wieland's Geschichte des Agathon of 1767. Example. Classic examples include Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery, Sons and Lovers by D.S. Lawrence, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Epistolary novel. The term epistolary novel refers to the work of fiction that are written in the form of letters or other documents. More recently, epistolaries may include electronic documents such as recordings and audios, blog posts, and emails. The word epistolary is derived from Latin from the Greek word epistol, meaning a letter. In German, this type of novel is known as Briefroman. The first truly epistolary novel, The Spanish Prison of Love by Diego de San Pedro. Example. The most notable example of this was Henry Fielding's Shamela, Samuel Richardson novel Pamela and Clarissa, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Virginia Woolf's She Guineas, Stephen King Carrie, Alice Walcott The Color Purple, etc. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.